Hello guys, welcome to Selenium with CHAS training session 7. In today's session, you can learn what is alert and pop-up box and how we can handle the alert using Selenium WebDriver with CHAS. So what is alert all about and how we cannot perform the operation on the alert normally. So alert is a small message box which displays on-screen notification to give the user information or ask for permission to perform certain kind of operation. There are many user actions that can result in an alert on screen. For example, user clicked on a button that displayed a message, or maybe when user entered a form. HTML page asked user for some extra information. It may be also used for warning purpose. Alert in web page is a Java properties but not the HTML properties. Hence, element for the alert cannot be recognized through element inspection. So you could see this kind of alert box can come whenever you are clicking on some button or you are navigating to some page, right? Sometimes you need to enter some sort of user ID and credential, password, and you need to click on the OK button, right? Sometimes this kind of alert message come where there can be option to enter some value. You can click on the OK button, or sometimes you can dismiss the alert, right? So these are the different kind of alert can come, right? But the problem is that you cannot identify this alert with the help of element inspection. So that is the problem. So you know, right, in case you are not able to identify the element, then how you will perform the operation? So that is the one challenging area, right? So there is an alert interface available in Selenium WebDriver. So with those interface, there are a lot of methods available, and we can call those methods to perform the different operation on the alert. There are certain types of alert available in Selenium, right? This is a simple alert. This type of alert in Selenium CHAS is used for displaying warning of certain information on the screen. Then the confirmation alert, where some alert will be displayed, you need to confirm, right? Either click on the accept the alert, yes or no, something can be there, right? Or OK or cancel button. Sometimes prompt can be there where you need to enter some information, right? After that you need to click on the OK button or the yes button. So these are the different kind of alert can be there in the Selenium with C#, right? Simple alert where you can just simply click accept the alert. Confirmation alert where you can accept the or decline the alert. Prompt alert where you can add some input and accept the alert, right? So this is the page. If you can navigate to the page, you could find there are three alerts there. One is that simple alert, right? What is nothing but the simple alert. If you click on that one, right, click on JS, you can see the only OK button is coming. This is giving some simple information. So you just simply need to click on the OK. You can see successfully click on the alert. And this is the kind of confirmation alert, right? You can see here, this is the confirmation alert. So, right, something OK and cancel. You need to confirm, right, whether you want to confirm or cancel. So that is the kind of alert. You can OK it or cancel it, it will be end. And sometimes it can be prompt alert, right? If you click here, you can see something it is asking for something to enter some value, right? So you can enter the value and you can click on that alert. So these are the three type of alert. One is simple alert, one is the confirmation alert, one is the prompt alert, right? Then how we can handle the alert? So what is the major difference between alert window and regular window? So sometimes it can, if you see here, if you click here, right, and that alert is coming, right, after that page is getting disabled, if you press F12 button, you will not able to open the inspector element. It is opening, but you will not able to click it, right? You can see it is opening, but you are not able to click on that. Okay, you are not able to move the alert, right? So though it is opening, right, but you will not able to even if you minimize it, still you can see here it will not able to allow. Problem is there. Even it not able to, right? Inspector button will not be working. That's the problem. So that is the reason you will not able to inspect it. How you will not able to get the properties of this alert. So that is the problem, right? You can mouse over any kind of stuff here, button. But if you click on the alert, right, and after that you cannot click on the inspect element. So that is the problem. You cannot mouse over that alert, but you can definitely identify the other element, right? So except alert you can mouse over. That is the reason we need to handle alert separately, right? So one major difference between alert window and regular window is that alert window is blocking in nature. Example, user need to perform some operation on the alert window before proceeding further on the website or web application. So that is the problem. Until you are handling the alert, you will not able to perform any operation. Either you have to accept the alert, you have to dismiss the alert, you have to enter some value and accept the alert. So that are the different operation you can perform. So alert interface in Selenium WebDriver in both Java or both C has this is the same interface name, which will give a few important methods which are widely used in Selenium WebDriver to deal with alert. The first one is the dismiss method. So before that, you need to create an object coefficient of the driver, then you need to call switch to dot alert, which will coming from the alert interface, and then you need to call the dismiss method to dismiss the alert, or you need to click on the cancel or no button, right? Accept, if you want to click on the yes or OK button, you need to accept the alert. If you want to get the text of the alert, right, you need to use the text method. So driver.switch2.alert.text, and you can print out the text in the console. And send keys, to send some data to the alert box, you need to use switch2.alert.send key, and here you can send the string data, right? So these are the four important methods available in the alert interface, and through dismiss, accept, text and send key, you can perform the different operation on the alert. So let's go to the Visual Studio. So I already created the project, right, which is nothing but the Selenium WebDriver tutorial project, and this is the start point class main method where I am creating object instance for the iWebDriver interface, and the Chrome driver class I am maximizing the window. I am navigating to the window, which is the same window, same URL here I will be navigating, right? Then I will be, once I navigate to the window, I will be inspecting, I need to click on that link, right? So I need to identify that one, okay? So you can see this is starting with button, and this is the text, so I will create an XPath here. So let's press Ctrl F. So in the next session I will be creating some video for creating the custom XPath and CSS, so you can get to know how to create the CSS XPath. So for now, if you can take that tag name, and then with the help of text I can create the XPath, and here I can get the text, right? This is the click for JS alert. With that text I will be creating the XPath. Okay, you can see one over top of that means object is identified, right? So that XPath I will be creating, and I will be taking that element, right? So here I will be using an iWeb element, okay? And what is the alert name? Alert name is JS alert, right? JS alert button. So after clicking on that element, so some alert will be coming in, right? How I will be identifying the element? With the help of XPath. Driver dot find element, it will be by dot XPath. So first I will be identifying the element, right? Then so once the element is identified, I need to click on the element, right? I need to click here, then alert will come, right? So I will be taking that element here, and then I will be click, so that alert will come. Then I will handle the alert, right? So for this is the normal simple alert. So what we can do, we can just accept the alert, right? And we can get the text here, right? We can get the text that I am a JS alert, that text I can print it out. So first I will be navigating to the alert, right? So driver.switch2.alert, I can navigate it. Driver.switch2.alert, right? And then if I want to get the text, so I will be calling text method. So text, you can see return type is string, so I need to store in some string variable, right? So I will be storing in some string variable, string alert message, okay? Then I will be printing the text string, right? So for printing the string in console dot write line, right? Here I need to print that alert message. Okay, so that will be printed in my console. Then I can accept the alert, right? So it will be same way, driver.switch2.alert, and I will be accepting because simple alert, only OK button will be there. I can accept it. SCCPAT. That is the simple method I can call. Right. So that's all. So first it will navigate to the URL after opening the web driver. Right. So after opening the Chrome browser, maximizing it, then it will inspect that element. Right. That button, and after that you will click it, so that the alert will open. So I can get the text of the alert with the help of divert.switch2.alert.text. I am storing is a string because it is return time is string in the alert message. Then I am printing in the console so that I can get to know, right, that what is the message, right. It will be displayed in the console. Then I will accept the alert because it is simple alert, right. So let's try to run it and let's see whether my code is running fine and my text is getting printed in the console. So it is launching the Chrome browser. It will maximize the browser. It will click on that button, first button of simple alert. You can see alert was coming, and after that it is accepting the alert, right? Okay, so my code is working fine. You could see the result is coming. You successfully clicked on alert, so that is the thing is coming, right? You successfully click on that alert because this is simple alert. And if you go to the console, you can see that is the text is coming, right? I am a JS alert. So here, if you click again, right, you could see that is the text in the alert. I am a JS alert. So it is completely working fine, right? So I am a JS alert. So in case it is simple alert, you can do the two operation. One is you can accept the alert and you can get the text, right? And in case it is a confirmation alert, you can either accept it or dismiss it, and you can definitely get the text. So I will next thing I will show you what are the thing we can do on the confirmation alert, right? So let's copy this line of code and let's comment it out. Then here on the same page, I will go for the next second button, right, which is nothing but that confirmation alert button, right? So here I will inspect the button here. So this is the button here. So this is the text. I can change, right? If I want to change it here, so expert will be fine. So only I need to change the text. Otherwise, the tag name is still button, right here. So you can see here that second element is getting displayed. Second button. Click for JS to confirm. So with that expert, I can replace it here. This is the expert. I can replace it, and I can change the variable name here, right? So instead of JS alert button, it will be JS confirm button, right? JS confirm alert button. Okay. Then I can click on that one, right? And then definitely same way I can get the text of the alert whatever is coming. If I click on that confirm button, right, some text will be coming. I am JS confirm. And then here you will be getting two buttons, right? One is OK and one is cancel. So if you accept it, so it will click on the OK button, and here you can get the result accordingly, right? So I can give some wait time here so that you can get to know, right, that clicking is happening or not. Thread.sleep, so that I can give 2 second wait time, so that it will wait for 2 seconds. After that it will click on the accept button. Okay, so I am opening that page, right? Then I am identifying the second button here, which is the confirm button, right? So it will open the alert. Then the whatever text is there, I am printing it out, right? In the alert message, I will wait for 2 seconds. I will accept the alert, right? So second button, which is the confirm alert, I can handle it that way. Okay, let's try to run it. Let's see whether my code is working fine, whether alert, this confirmation alert is being displayed, whether the text is getting printed out in the console, and whether the confirmation alert acceptance is happening or not. Are you able to accept the alert or not? If I click on the OK button, you can see alert is coming. It will wait for 2 seconds. It will click on the OK button. You can see here, you clicked OK. So my code is working fine, right? And definitely that thing I would get displayed the I am JS confirm, right? The text is also getting printed in the console, right? The next time, instead of accept, I can dismiss the alert, right? So let's comment out that accept. So I'll be dismissing the alert, so that instead of OK, I will be clicking on the cancel button. or in case there is a confirmation yes or no, I can click on the no button, right? Dismiss. So this is the method I can call out, right? Okay, so we need to close with bracket. That is the simple thing. So in case there is a confirmation alert is coming, we can either accept it or dismiss it. In case we want to accept it, we need to click on OK or yes button. In case if we want to dismiss it, we need to click on the no or cancel button. So still the same way it will work. It will identify the element, it will click on the element button, so that alert will display. Then I will getting the alert and printing the console, wait for 2 seconds, and I will clicking on the cancel button to dismiss the alert, right? So if you run it, right, you could see the same thing will happen, but it will dismiss the alert. It will, instead of the OK button, will be clicking on the cancel button. But I can get the alert message and my alert will be dismissed from the page, so definitely I can click on any other element next time. It is opening that browser. It will maximize the browser. It will load the page. It will click on the confirmation, where it will wait for 2 seconds. It will click on the cancel, right? And alert is getting disappeared from the screen. You can see now error. The result is you click cancel. So cancel is happening, or mean alert is getting dismissed. Okay. So with the help of this method, accept or dismiss, alert button will be clicking, right? In case if you want to accept it, so OK or yes button will be clicked. If you want to dismiss the alert, cancel or no button will be clicked from the confirmation alert. So these are the two type of alert. You can see that text is getting printed here, which is nothing but IMA.js confirm. So same thing. If you click here, it is kind of IMA.js confirm. So that message is getting printed out, right? So these two things we already covered, right? For this, first one is the simple alert, and second one is the confirmation alert we have covered. The last alert is the prompt alert, where if you click on some sort of alert, it will prompt you to enter something, right? So that with the help of send keys method, right, available in the alert interface, we can add some value in the alert. So directly we cannot add it. So we need to go to driver.switch2.alert, and then you need to call send keys method. We can enter some value. After that, we can click on the accept button, OK button, which hopes to send the value on the alert. So that's the third one, right, for the alert. Okay, so let's try to see how we can add some value in the alert, and after that we can click on that OK button. Okay, so similar way I'll be opening the same web page. This is the third button, right, where if you click here, right, it will prompt for some input value. You can add some input value, right, and you can click on the OK button here. You could see that your message is coming, you entered that one, right? So that is the part, right? So we need to inspect the element. We need to create XPath here. So let's try to go for that one, right? So we can create XPath first. So this is the text, otherwise that's starting with button only. So I can change the text here so that I can identify the element uniquely. You could see the 1 out of 1. So it is identifying the element. Click to JS prompt. Okay, so let's change that XPath here. So this is the XPath I am changing, and I am changing the element name as well. So it is now the JS prompt alert, not the confirm alert button. So JS prompt alert button. Okay, then same variable I am changing it so that I can click on that button. After that, alert will come, right? So I can get the text of the alert, right? Definitely. Then I can wait for 2 seconds. Then I can enter some send keys, right? So it will be driver.switch2.alert.send keys. Send keys. Right? Here I can pass some send keys, which is nothing but the string. So test 1, 2, 3. Right? I can wait for 3 seconds here, and after entering the send key, again I have to wait for 3 seconds, and then I will accept the alert, right? Instead of dismiss, I will be accept. Okay, so my code will be working fine. So whatever I am doing here, so I am opening the page, right? After opening the page, I want to click on the JS prompt button here, which will give me some sort of input field, right, to enter some value, which is nothing but the prompt alert. it is prompting me to enter some value, right? But as the alert I am not able to inspect it, so definitely I have to deal with the help of alert interface, where I can get the different method, right? So I will be using three methods here. From the alert interface, I will be getting the text. I am entering some value with the help of send keys method, and then I am accepting the alert, right? So with the help of alert interface. So first I am inspecting the element with the help of XPath. I am clicking on that. After the alert will come, I will get the text. I will print the text in the console. I will wait for 3 seconds time. Then in the input box, right, whatever prompt alert will come, right, in the prompt window, I will enter the value with the help of send keys method, which is test123, and after that I will wait for 3 seconds, then I will accept the alert, right? So that means OK button will be clicked. So that way I can handle 3 type of alerts. So let's try to run the code and let's see what is happening. So it will launch the Chrome browser, it will maximize the browser, it will pass the URL. You can see click JS prompt is opening. You wait for 3 seconds, it will enter the value with the help of send keys, right? And after that, you will click on the OK button. You can see here, you enter test123, that is coming. So that was the thing we want to enter it, right? And you can see I am a JS prompt, that is also getting added in the console, right? Getting printed in the console. So my 3 function is working fine. I am able to get the alert message. I am able to enter the value send 123 key, right, which is coming here. We can see you entered what is 123, and I am also able to accept the alert, right? So this is the 4 important methods through which I can handle the alert. So why, I mean, alert interface plays a pivotal role in Selenium WebDriver? Because you cannot directly handle the alert, because this is the some sort of different window whom we cannot identify with the help of element inspection, right? Element inspection is not possible. So there are primarily 3 types of alert you need to handle. Simple alerts, so just only some sort of information will come, only one button will come, you can directly accept the alert. Confirmation alert, either you need to click on the OK or cancel button, or yes or no button, so you can accept the alert or dismiss the alert. And prompt alert, where you can definitely get the text of the alert, as well as you can enter some value and you can accept the alert. And these are the 4 important methods available in the alert interface: dismiss, accept, text, and send keys. So that's all from today's session. Thank you.